All right, good afternoon, everyone. Carlo Rodriguez here, live and on scene, and I'm here with my brand new friend, CK9C.
Or Jorge Aguilar is second.
It's 4 letters, and I can't seem to wrap my feeble mind around it, Jorge. But listen, the reason that we're here, we're actually at a really nice high-end coffee shop. I'm going to go ahead and say the name of it is because I don't have that many followers, but you don't have to worry about it. I'm at Rosella Coffee Shop, which is downtown. I want to give them a special plug because they've been very, very accommodating to this brand new YouTube that I decided to come out today because I want to learn the ins and the outs of being a content creator on YouTube. And who better to learn it from than one of the best in the industry, locally and nationally, and really around the world, than this guy right here. So I'm going to go ahead and... Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut out, guys. But we're going to go ahead and introduce Jorge here. And I just want you to tell the viewers out there a little bit about what you do, you know, and why this is something that you're so passionate about.
Yeah. So I'm a full-time YouTuber now. I'm on channel CK9C. We make viral music for video games. Some of our top hits have been about the video games Five Nights at Freddy's and Tattletale.
Oh, as you can see, all kinds of things happen when you're live.
Oh my God! Why did you know?
It's all right. Come on in.
Yes, if you're in San Antonio, please do make sure to join the meetup. We've got so many amazing members, and everyone's always learning and being able to communicate and learn something new about the community.
So Jorge, listen, you've been doing this for about 7 years now.
Yeah,
And
on and off.
On and off, but you've been very successful at it. What do you attribute your success to in terms of being a content creator on YouTube?
So, you know, I looked at my peers who are also making video game music, and there's always something that sets an individual apart, or at least a successful channel apart. And I think what sets mine apart is I focus on quality. While I don't focus on getting a song out for every top game coming out, I focus on ones that inspire me, ones that have a good fan base, and ones that I know that I can have an animator make a really good video for. I hire the best animators to work with me and make some of the best content out there. And I work with some of the best engineers out of LA on the music. And so with the best audio and the best video, we try to make the best quality content for the most views.
So how many subscribers would you guesstimate that you have right now?
I have 169,900 subscribers, so about 170.
Just to give you some perspective, I have 2 on my YouTube channel.
Hey,
and one of them is me. I'm on a different login. And
I'll get you to 3 right now.
He's going to get me to 3. You heard it right here live and on scene. Jorge, what do you say to those folks that say this is not a legitimate business model? You know, this is just folks that are, you know, just playing around all day or not doing much. Can you speak to those folks?
Yeah, no, I hear that argument a lot, and I also hear the argument that it's too late for YouTube, that YouTube's capped, and yeah, it's not the case. I only really focused on my YouTube channel this past year, and from there I've had the explosion that I have. I now have 8 million views a month, 30,000 subscribers generally a month, so it's and every month it's getting better and better. And you know, it's a huge market because it's the next form of entertainment beyond television, beyond movies. It's the form of uncut, unfiltered, and really produced entertainment. Something direct from the creator to the audience.
Now, in terms of subscribers, if you are going to treat this as a business, why does one want to have as many subscribers as possible?
Well, subscribers kind of determine a number of things. First off, people see your subscribers, they think clout, how famous you are.
So that if you have a lot more subscribers and then you're a more credible source, you're the real deal.
Yeah, or apparently. Really, it depends on the type of content that you're putting out. Okay. If you've got a bunch of content that's then you may not be viewed as the top person to go to for that market, even if you have a lot of subscribers. It really just depends. And some people also debate that subscribers mean nothing. I have 170,000 about, and if I put out a video tomorrow, I'm not going to get 170,000 views.
And I think that's a common misconception, not only on YouTube, but really on any social media platform, is that you know, folks think I'll post something and the whole world's going to see it.
Exactly.
And you know, these platforms have algorithms and all sorts of kind of calculations that they use, that they measure how many folks will absolutely see that at any given time. But it's something that, because it is archived, just because they don't see it right there and then doesn't mean they won't see it. It'll just take a little bit of time. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
And
See, I'm learning, guys.
And that's something, one of the mentors that I look up to, Gary Vaynerchuk on YouTube.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's also said it too, you know. In his interview with Kyle the Rapper, that's one of my favorite interviews he has. He said, you know, who cares if you're going to put out a song and, you know, for like 15 years it may not be listened, it may not pop off. But, you know, Susie Q, for 15 years later, might, you know, be looking around the internet, find it, like it, rehash it. She's a trendsetter. You're blowing up again.
Wow, I couldn't agree with you more. And you know what? Kind of just along the lines of who we follow, another great follow, I think, for you guys and for yourself, Jorge, would be, if you're not already subscribed to his channel, is Patrick Ben David. And he's Valuetainment. And so what I love about YouTube is that it's kind of like I'm bad at analogies, by the way, but it's like a mall.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to find something that you like somewhere in there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So the thing I like about that diversity is because you don't have to be, you know, into small businesses like Patrick or David is, or you don't have to be into gaming and music. I mean, I can find really a niche that fits me, right?
Yes,
so.
definitely.
And I guess I want to highlight that because you kind of touched on this at the very beginning of the interview. A lot of folks out there, there's some folks out there that are saying YouTube is done. It's old. We're waiting for the next up and coming. But you heard it straight from someone who is making a living at this, you know, and doing quite well. We're not going to throw how well, but he's doing pretty well. And it's because he's stuck through. I think a lot of times we see that folks aren't following through on their business models, right?
That's so true.
And so just kind of talking to you at a high level here earlier. Again, this is a meetup group that open to the public. You can subscribe to it on Meetup and come and talk to Jorge if you want to learn about how to get on YouTube. But in talking to you, I see how genuine you are about putting great content out there. And I think that's a great message for anybody. If you're a small business owner or if you're a content creator of any sort, you know, first of all, do something that you're passionate about, because then you're going to do it with your whole heart, right?
Yes.
And then stick to it, because it's not going to be an overnight success. I mean, you didn't get 170,000 followers, subscribers.
Dude, totally not. And you know, even after my first hit song, after I got my first 1 million views, there was a whole year I was like, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to try to pursue this full time? Am I going to try to make this a career, even though, you know, just one of my songs popped off? And, you know, 2016, my whole YouTube channel was just like, You know, it was just there, just like teetering at the bottom. And then I figured out, like, people want quality. People want the best. If you could offer them something that no one else can, they'll click on it. And that's when my channel took off. So
Jorge, CK9C dropping some knowledge bombs on all of us today. I know that, like, my head is super swollen with all the great suggestions that he's given me today, and I'm going to definitely implement those things. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Dude, thank you, man.
Starting this group up, for allowing us to come and learn from you. But I also want to urge you guys to subscribe to his channel.
And vice versa. And vice versa. Subscribe to this guy.
So his handle, his online handle is CK9C. I'm going to flash that back up on there. Again, Jorge is a viral musician, so he is really great at his craft, and I can't wait for you guys to check in and then post some comments about what you thought of the content.
Yeah.
And you know, we'll kind of check out the comments, and maybe we'll do some, instead of the mean tweets reads like they do, we'll do positive tweet reads. You know.
I like positive.
All right. Well, listen, on behalf of the staff at Live and On Scene, and you know, I'm sure you want to thank everybody for watching as well.
Yes,
Jorge.
thank you everyone so much.
I want you to continue to stay tuned as we provide as much diverse content as possible out there in the community. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your continuing support. But until next time, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you.
Bye.